Hi everyone, my name is Nestor and I'm from Peru. I study at Universidad Nacional de Ingeniería and I am a member of RUAUNI team with my colleagues Alberto, Jose, and Milagros. In the country where I live, Peru, we are taught that our country has a big biodiversity, diverse ecosystem, and beautiful landscapes, a millennium culture, and is full of life. Little by little, we have been discovering the other side of the coin, which means that there is something that we are not thinking about. In the last years, Peru has been dealing with problems that threaten our environment, such as numerous oil spills, deforestation in our Amazon, illegal mining that pollutes our rivers and lakes, and so on. Besides, we have been affected by climate change consequences, which translate into historic glaciers melting, increase of landslides, and floods. All of these problems worry us and make us feel sorrowful. Currently, we are university students, so we are looking for solutions and support for our country. Thanks to PGC, we discovered more about the environmental problems that threat us our country. In fact, we can affirm that the solution is not far. We have been able to learn innovative and hopeful alternatives for solving these problems throughout every challenge in PGC, from little changes in daily habits and the products we consume to collective initiatives that want a social change towards obtaining the climate justice that we need. The experience we lived during those 30 days was so engaging that even the family from one of our colleagues decided to make a 2-day free meet a week. What's more, we developed a better tools to spread our support for the planet and educate throughout social media. The day that impact us mostly were defined by day two, ecological footprint. When we measure it, we realize about the impact from us at a personal level to our planet that permit us to analyze the habits that we must change in order to reduce our footprint. Besides day five, to understand that climate change comes with social justice. Peru is one of the most vulnerable countries against climate change, and sadly, we are already facing this consequence. This is related to day 21 too. School, when we are put in a place of teachers and design an attractive course for every university student by changing the learning approach to generate more participation from the student. And why do we get this challenge together? Because our university is not committed to be 100% sustainable yet, and is not included in the undergraduate curriculum. We have a purpose to change this reality, to make university students aware of the environmental problems and to involve them in proposing solutions. We will achieve this by incorporating an environmental education project in our university. We will use innovate changes in which we will measure not only personal impact, but also the impact as a team. So the project, first, so that I, I that we need a method to spread all the information that we are giving. That's why our main goal as environmental leader is to make the information available for everyone. Our first idea was to implement the course, but we realized that there were other similar initiatives which has no important impact. So we proposed that an essential criteria must be innovation because of COVID-19, most of our learning process is held online. As a consequence, we decided to use technology as a useful tool to reach more people. We call it our climate action project, environmental education for all. The purpose, the union of the people and nature. Day by day, we're more worried about work or study, and we disconnect from everything that is happening around us. And we don't realize that we are participating in many injustices in our society. The goals will be make students aware of sustainable changes in their habits, encourage sustainability projects at the university and at home, officially a complete course of environmental education in all careers of the National University of Engineering. Our main public will be students from first term at National University of Engineering. The human factor will be something that we always highlight. The factor that as we look for more efficiency, we forget. Good treatment, commitment, and above all, a vision which consists of seeing things as a whole and not just in parts. In this way, the main difference from other initiatives that exist is the didactic and virtual adaptation of the topics. The adaptation of the time and an active and substantial participation of ideas, and especially to generate the understanding that this is only the beginning and that many things remain to be improved. Then we'll have a topic that we will make the participants even more interested in the fact that many of our health problems come from the products we use daily, generating concern and of course the interest to inform this to more people. This fact is the key point that we will always be understood. By helping ourselves, we can also helping other people by generating a synergy that will be good benefits in all areas like environmental, social, health, or economics. This project is only the first part within which results will be proposed by the team towards our university, and this will be able to start a green office. We were sustainable issues where sustainable issues are treated with higher priority. Also, this project will be one of the bases to be able to form a close alliance with our university. And thanks to this, generate that the project is not only carried out during the PGC 2020, but that is maintaining over time. So that is also a sustainable project over time. This proposal will be presented just after finish the project along with the balance sheets, and each with the progress will be measured. This will give us a fixed point which our chances of success will be much higher, always with the support of experts involved in teaching. Okay, the, these classes we have a model with the following topics: the reality of our habits, which is the main topic. Then is divided into subtopics: learning our environment drop by drop. Pachamama. Pachamama is a word in Quechua as a language of our indigenous communities that has a meaning related to our soil. Zero waste and climate action. The class structure will be divided in three parts. The first will be theoretical. The theoretical part is an exhibition of ideas, videos, and photos, which are very important since it is also our task to clarify certain details that are normally believed but are not necessarily true. We, we will call this dispelling the myth, making a position of different ideas that they consider true. All of this through the use of information correctly, timely. The second part will be the practice. The practical part has a very specific objective, which is the union in groups, exposition of ideas, and exchange of arguments. All of this is very outstanding. Since we want to train environmental leaders, it is also vital that we must learn how to transmit our ideas in the correct way, which has the purpose of being responsible citizens with our environment. And the third part will be the challenge. Since we're aware that many people who will attend may have many activities, that is, that is why we carry out this part of the challenge only with a maximum delivery time and not necessarily in class. This we will make sure that they can have more freedom when managing their time. And in this way, we are able to join to the challenge that will assign to them. I finally describe the timeline for months from November to structure to the first pilot course, December to recruit expert, alliance, and registration. January, at this point, all the points we described will be developed. Classes will be on Sundays. And February, analysis of results. Thank you. Thank you very much.